from her pool. What's that about?
I think you're coming up with bull.
I think you're full of bull.
The fights are real. Ding, ding, it's on. And here we go. For some reason, feeling emboldened to get in Rob's face. This is getting extremely weird. Clearly, the ish has hit the fan with Jin deciding to play every side of the aisle, but it gets really real as we get into it. And Cole tries to play himself off as an innocent, like he didn't act really weird, like they've been married for 30 years or some craziness like that. But we'll get to all that. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share with your friends. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing as we go week by week, and it gets crazier every week, but I'm here for it. So thank you for being here with me. Let's get right into it.
Oh, I'm sad that she got to kiss you before I did. She took that away from me.
Her first kiss here, clearly it was Chantel and not Rob, which she's still just riding this lie out, as we'll see later on in the episode when it gets really hairy and really crazy. They have decided to ride the lie. Now, they don't have to admit to anything. Rob really doesn't have a place in this, but Jen is the one that's playing both of them and trying to play both sides and then lie about it and then be here and be there and sample the goods and have her cake and eat it too. One could argue that's why they're there in the first place, but she's going about it real shady, so the onus on this one is on her, but they try to blame Rob, as you'll see.
Over Rob for my date tonight because I had no idea that Rob was married.
You're a liar. I don't believe her for a second. The way everyone gossips on this show, you know damn well she probably already knew who was coming, already knew their whole situation, so her to act like she didn't know that the divorce wasn't finalized with Sophie, I don't buy that for a second. These people can't stay off social media and talking about what's going on in their lives. She knew. She used it as an excuse after she already slept with him to go back to Cole and see, hey, let me see how he is. This is all a game to her. That's pretty clear. What the hell am I looking at? What the hell kind of snarl snaggletooth kiss was that? My God, that looks so ridiculous. If you could have secondhand embarrassment from someone kissing, my God, Cole, congratulations, you've done it. It just makes you even more weird. Like, he's a weird dude, but for some reason everyone's come to his rescue because Rob's easy to be the villain. But Rob, you gotta call what's right and what's wrong, and Rob really hasn't done nothing here, and yet they're still gonna kind of go after him and act like Cole's this great guy. But wait till you see about that.
Tess, because I think God is coming up a little jealous.
Ah.
Yes, definitely. I
Okay.
just hope it's
Little
not
jealous.
too extreme or excessive. I mean, it's a kiss, not a ring.
Oh, okay, it's a kiss, not a ring. Sure. How about sleeping with Rob? What's that? Is that just an intimacy session, not a ring? Like, she has really weird priorities and where she lays things on what matters, what doesn't, what might cause someone to be possessive. If you already know he's possessive, what do you think this is going to do? He's going to think something's good, then, oh, by the way, he's going to probably find out what you've been doing behind his back, and then he's going to go into super possessive mode and act like y'all have been something for years, and he just found out you have been cheating on him the whole time, when you've only known each other like 3 days. It's weird. You're wrong because you are clearly playing everyone. He's wrong because he's got some weird jealousy, possessiveness that just doesn't make sense. Everybody's wrong.
I feel like I'm walking into a college frat party. Like there's beer pong, flip cup.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Finally in my natural habitat.
The crazy drunk white girl is finally in her natural habitat. We got to be careful and sneak up on her. But if we have some Mike's Hard Lemonade, we might be able to lure her out. Watch closely, friends. Like, what is she talking about, my natural habitat? She is just playing into the stereotype she laid out right off the bat, which is that I just want to drink and have fun, and yet try to act like I'm trying to, be in a relationship when clearly I may possibly have an alcohol problem that I'm not admitting. Possibly, but who am I to judge? They're all having a great time. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I was dancing, this is probably how I would look. So I'm not even going to hate on Colt. You know what, Colt? You have fun, buddy. I feel like in this aspect, we probably would be kindred spirits of sorts.
Do you like me as a friend or you're like me?
I mean,
I don't know. I kind of like you, to be honest with
Oh
you.
my
I'd love
gosh.
to spend
This
more time with you.
this has
Really?
really turned into like a middle school conversation. Do you like me? Or do you just like me? I don't know. I kind of like you. I'd like to talk more. I mean, like, I feel like we see time and time again on these shows constant, like, basically mirroring of young pre-teenage relationships that are just so awkward, and yet for some reason these adults aren't adults at all. It's like they never grew up. Maybe they had trauma when they were kids. God knows. They just find the most trauma-filled people who stopped basically maturing and are just children on the inside, because that's what it looks like. A bunch of unmature people who are in their 20s and 30s that act like they're teenagers. It's crazy. None of them act like adults.
And I'm starting to feel like he has the potential to be the guy that I do fall for. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
thank you for
Sure.
finally making a move. Oh,
Yeah, okay. She's saying this about Colt. The only reason she's saying this about Colt is because Uzman has not done what she wants to do. For some reason, she's obsessive about Uzman and keeps talking about how he's not making a move or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, she's glad that Colt made a move. All of a sudden. And yeah, maybe she'll see where it goes and she could see herself, all this crap. No, you're using him just like Uzman will be using someone else later on in the episode. So y'all are both using someone else to get to the other, which is never going to work out because it's going to cancel each other. And guess what? You're going to end up alone, which is what you deserve. Look at Tim just hanging out. He's like, I'm like one of the girls, just chilling. We're like having a sleepover. They're about to have a pillow fight in about 5 seconds. My God, it's like, what are these guys doing here hanging out like they're having some sort of sleepover? Tim sticks out like a sore thumb simply because of the bucket hat. But my God, who is that there with him too? Is that Cole? Is that Cole hanging? I can't tell. Who is this guy? They look ridiculous.
Takes me a while to feel comfortable with somebody, but I have a lot more confidence now with Courtney.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
hopeful.
You're hopeful. Are you hopeful because she's fall down drunk and you're just like, now I feel like I can talk to her? That's a good basis to start some sort of courtship on. And I hate to break it to you, Colt, it ain't never going to work out. She's using you. She's a drunk. And clearly she's not looking for anything. But you know whatever, dude. I guess have fun trying to talk to someone who's just completely sloshed. It's crazy. I feel like I've seen this before. So here she is. So, okay, that wasn't Cole in there with the girls hanging out for a sleepover. He's hanging out with another girl for a sleepover, which she's doing the exact same thing she did with Rob. It's like a playbook. She's doing the same thing. Let's see if it plays out pretty much identical to what the Rob situation did. Oh, she is already declothed. Yes, there it is. And what else are they going to do here? Okay, as you can see, they're getting rather comfortable. That's enough of that. She's doing the same thing. She gets naked, they're in there, and of course, what do you think is going to happen? And then, do you think really, as Cole was with his possessive self, acting like they've been together forever, and some guy cheated on, or she cheated on you with some guy, and now you decided to give her another chance, but yet you're really kind of protective and jealous because you still know it's there. That's what this is like. Not someone who just met you 3 days ago. Even if you are playing him in a lot of ways, this jealousy is unwarranted. And if you don't think this is going to cause more, then you got a serious problem. Or she's diabolical and this is what she wants and she likes to just all watch it unfold, which would not shock me because I've seen her interactions with Tim.
Who won? Rocky. Okay. Rocky said he's moving.
Oh my God. Yes, Muttley. I got the girl and I got the kiss. Oh my God. I cannot see this guy without seeing Dick Dastardly. It's insane. I'm sorry. He's like, it's like a time traveler came and drew Dick Dastardly from this guy and then went back to his own time. Because that cartoon's from what, the 70s, 80s, 90s? I don't know. It's old. But my God, the resemblance is uncanny.
To that.
Why did Chantel come to work out in like what appears to be a tennis outfit?
Like this?
Looks like she got like a tennis skirt on. And now Cole is going to show her how to work out with this primitive Flintstone-like weight set, which is, you know what? I give them props for creativity. It looks like the stuff is someone carved it all out. So, hey, I'm all up for a fun, creative gym. I mean, it looks fun. But I don't buy that everyone is sitting there working out together. Most of these people Probably this is it. The producer said, all right, let's go get together and do a workout because this just doesn't look normal. Most of them kind of look kind of crazy, like trying to figure it out. But good for them if they really want to, get in the gym and make some lifestyle changes, because I never have any hate for that. Good for them.
I really feel like Courtney's starting to see me more than just a friend, especially after last night.
No, she's not. She's using you because you're an opportunity she sees to try to make Usman jealous. And the problem with that is, after everything, after you've been on the show for as long as you have, and you can't recognize that someone is playing you, come on, Colt. You got to be better than that, buddy.
3.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm impressed.
At this point, all he's trying to do is impress her by, using the barbell, which is, kind of a makeshift barbell, because like I said, it's an interesting weight set, to one-arm curl, which, typically you're using dumbbells for, but all right, Usman, I guess I don't hate your game. It's just interesting.
I'm looking forward to see where this is going to go because I keep on shooting my shot.
Oh, okay. So you're going to keep on shooting your shot because Courtney's not giving you a shot because you're not shooting your shot with her, which probably wouldn't have been good anyway. Usman's just always out trying to figure out how he's going to get a green card. That's pretty much clear. I mean, like I said, Chantel wasn't wrong when she said he's pretty much a scam artist. She just didn't have any evidence behind it, so I thought that was kind of funny that she was just throwing that out there from gossip. But clearly, he has ulterior motives. This time is no different.
For 2 reasons.
Okay, you chose Nikki
Number
for a
one,
date.
Nikki is super beautiful and she's naturally gorgeous.
Yes.
I'm also trying to make Courtney jealous by taking Nikki.
1, she's completely gorgeous. She's beautiful. 2, I'm trying to make Courtney jealous. I'm going to venture to say it's mostly because she's trying to make Courtney jealous. I don't know why he's so caught up on Courtney, because the reality is like, okay, you got this Nikki girl in front of you. I guess you could try her if you're trying to play somebody. Maybe he feels like Courtney will be easier to play because she's kind of not the sharpest knife in the drawer, and clearly she likes her alcohol a little too much, so she's probably malleable to whatever he wants to scam, which is diabolical also. But I don't know why he's still stuck on her, trying to get her jealous. But the key is, now they're both doing the same thing. She's trying to use Colt to get him jealous, and Usman's now trying to use Nikki to get her jealous. It's ridiculous. It's like going to cancel each other out, and now they're just both stupid.
Everyone assumed it was me, and it wasn't me. How do you know that that was actually Hotivities? Did you hear me?
Any round of applause going on?
Where did this guy come from? He just popped up with their gossip session, and Chantel decides to drop, did you hear any Hotivities? What? All right, I give her credit. It made me laugh. So good for you, Chantel. But why is this guy here? He just kind of popped up. If you watch the episode, and I know you all probably did, or most of you did, he just they're all gossiping, which is ridiculous because they're grown people. But anyways, and he just all of a sudden he's right there. So he's like, I'm getting in on this gossip.
I feel for Elise right now.
Why?
I have people judge me without knowing me, So right now I feel like everyone's judging Elise without actually understanding who she is. And
Colt decides to go to bat for Elise. He doesn't know who she is. And Colt decides to invoke, people judge me because they don't know me. All right, Colt. Well, the thing is there's probably more to you than what is seen on screen. I don't doubt that, because they do selectively edit a bunch of stuff. The problem is you decide to sign up every time you come on the show. You know what these producers do. You know what a reality show is, and you still do it. And then you want to say people judge you. Yes, because they're judging off the persona that they know, which is put out there on TV. It's selectively edited. Stop signing up for it. Don't come on reality TV, which is why I have trouble feeling bad for Colt. The problem with him basically standing up for Elise is he's like, and she's really nice and she's great. You don't know Elise. You don't know. How do you know she's nice and great? She's the one that went around talking about her, interesting acts she likes to do intimately and telling everyone about them. She's the one that came on strongly to Rob from the beginning and then got super jealous right off the bat. I'm not saying Elise is a bad person, but she definitely had a lot of issues. And it's interesting you're sticking up for her because people made assumptions when she was putting that vibe out there.
All's coming.
Oh, there he is.
And the gossip, as it continues, right on cue, Cole walks up. And for one, why on earth is he walking like that anyway? Like, he looks like he's walking. I don't even know how to describe it, but he's walking very odd. Anyways, I digress on that. It's like they're sitting here listening to him gossip. They're like, all right, Cole, you have to wait. All right. Now go, Cole, enter Cole. action, do the little clap thing or whatever, because that was just so like seemingly staged.
I think it's more Jen and Rob that are being really sneaky and slimy about this. And whatever they're
this
doing
is ridiculous.
Late at night, it's got to come out.
Okay, for one, why does it have to come out? For two, you saying Rob and Jen. Listen, this is mostly Jen. Rob, why does Rob have to explain himself to anybody? The fact is everyone expects an explanation from Rob. Elise is just hurt because of him not choosing her, and she kind of went off the deep end. But the reality is Rob doesn't have to say anything, and yet you're acting like he's manipulating some situation. What did Rob manipulate? We can go back to where he just went off the rails with his, dating apps and the Sophie situation where they both had issues in the relationship or whatever. I mean, sure. I mean, Rob's not perfect. I had my issues with Rob. But in this situation, I don't see anything that he's doing that really could be portrayed as wrong, because you're here for the same reason and he don't owe you an explanation.
And he's a scumbag.
No one deserves that. Like, you don't need somebody to be sneaky and grimy to you. Like, at all.
See?
At all.
Now, all of them...
You are good. You gave her the benefit of
Okay, and I'm disappointed on Tiffany on this one, because overall, I've liked Tiffany for the most part, but her saying, and no one deserves that, and you're good, how is he good? Like, why is Cole this all of a sudden good person when he's gone full in, obsessed with Jen, which has been weird from day one, played right into Jen's hands, who is basically a manipulative, crazy harpy, and yet here you are saying, but you're good. Yeah, he's got his own issues too, but for some reason he's got the halo right now, and y'all think Rob got the devil horns. It's kind of weird. Let's just put it out there. None of y'all are innocent, and y'all acting like there are certain people that are really good and certain people that are really bad. Y'all are all just awful.
Feeling more confused than anything, really. I think Rob and Jen are entertaining each other. Jen has an attraction for Rob, but
entertaining each other.
Personal interactions with Jen and the personal discussions that we've had, I don't think they have hooked up.
You are a stupid person, my friend. Like, he has got to be... Okay, maybe he's just really smart when it comes to, like, piloting. I know you have to be smart to be able to fly a plane. I mean, that can't be easy. But when it comes to reading people and seeing what's right in front of your face, you clearly are not smart in this. Or it could be that she just threw you a little something. Y'all had a little something the other night, and now you're just completely blinded because you're happy about the booty call. That could be.
You need to find out. You need to just confront. You need to.
Why is he
You need to let everything out.
Why is Colt gassing him up? This is the craziest stuff. This is why I say Colt backs in the background. So, oh, people judge me. And then he tries to gas people up, getting stuff going. All he's doing is getting drama going because for whatever reason, he decided that Rob made him mad, I guess. It's really kind of weird.
Why don't I'll talk to Joanna. I'll set up a little date for us.
Okay. So he's now asking Chantel out on a date. Guy that kind of popped into the gossip, which was a little weird. But all right, let's see what he's got.
I'll give you a time and a place. I'll tell you what to wear. And then
she's into
I'll
it.
Get you and we'll go have a nice evening.
That's nice.
That sound good?
All right. Go ahead, go on with your bad self, Chantel. Hopefully you can get past this, you saying I'm confused and everything and decide what you actually want. Now, maybe it's not with dude. I don't know. You're still held up on your friend. But maybe you can kind of finally decide something. And it was nice to come here, him to go there and say, hey, you want to do a date? I'll tell you what to wear, which means I'll tell you what to wear for the occasion, obviously, is what he meant. And then I'll come pick you up. We'll go on a nice date. That was kind of like traditional. It was really nice. I'll give him credit for that.
I'm sure you can guess why I'm here.
What?
Probably has to do with Jen.
Yeah. Any guesses as to why or what to do with Jen?
Okay, right off the bat, he's acting like a parent that's trying to figure out if their kid did something wrong. He's going with the route on, can you guess why I'm here? You probably already know. He's going the route of, I already know what you did wrong. You might as well tell me. Which is basically code for, I have no idea what you did wrong. I have my suspicions, but I'm going to try to bluff so you go ahead and tell me what's going on. So I don't know why he's coming in thinking, he thinks very highly of himself to go this route. You go the parenting route with another grown-ass man. I mean, let's be real. That's kind of, that could make some people mad.
Yeah, and you're a smart guy. I'm not going to put that past you. So I think you know why I'm here.
I did it again. You're a smart guy. I'm not going to put that past you, but I think you know why I'm here. Trying to get him to admit to something. Now, clearly, Rob knows he slept with Jen, obviously, but he doesn't owe an explanation to anybody. He doesn't owe it to dude over here who just met Jen also. They should be like, hey man, I think she's playing us both. And then, bro out and then go and hang out and have a beer or something. That's how that should pretty much get down. Instead, they're too caught up in this crap, more so Cole right now when he's all up in his feelings because now she slept with him too.
And I don't know where you're at, but from my perspective, it looks like you just got a divorce and you're coming over here trying to heal those traumas with somebody who's also...
What is he doing? Like, this is the thing. To me, he's really making himself look more like the villain here anyway, because for one, why are you bringing this man's divorce and everything into it? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I don't disagree that Rob has no business being here and he was never being, ready to be in a relationship. But you being mad because of something Jen is doing to both of y'all, and so you say something about his divorce, is really just a low blow. And it's just basically you kind of not being an adult and just basically bringing everything you can out to hurt somebody. This is what people who really can't have a conversation and they can't deal with their emotions, this is the kind of stuff they do. This is not strong man behavior, being able to handle your business and not actually just lose it with your emotions, which he may not be crying, Cole, but he's losing it with his emotions over a girl he doesn't even know.
Did you guys hook up?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, he did not. Are you sure? He said no.
100%.
He said no. Are you sure? So he's calling him out on the lie without calling it out. So Rob is obviously lying. You watch the show, you know he's lying. But again, it doesn't really matter. He doesn't owe Cole an explanation because he's laid his claim on Jen because they knew each other for like 5 seconds. I don't care that he's lying. He don't owe it to him. So this is why this gets even more and more ridiculous as it goes on.
They're with us, right? Hanging out with us. Why are you secluded over here?
Oh, I just like to be alone.
I like to be alone too, man, but I didn't come here to be alone.
Well, what is he even talking about? Now he's going to criticize him for not hanging out with other people. He said, why are you over here alone? It's like, I just like to be alone, which, okay, if you were saying, why aren't you trying to be with other people or date other people? Then it'd be a little weird, but he's just talking about hanging out. And, Rob saying, I just being okay. Oh, me too, man, but that's all we're here for. Like, he is taking everything he can to try to jab at Rob. And it really makes you look like a weak man because it'd be one thing if you were handling your business with your wife, which he's acting like. This is not your wife. I can't say it enough. You need therapy or something, Cole.
It's not the dating. I don't give a if you guys right. Obviously, it will hurt me to
yes,
know that.
You do.
I don't really care to know that.
What?
But it's when it's done behind my back, and then I'm sitting there on a fishing hook.
Yeah, okay. But if you recognize that, then why are you there? Why are you mad at Rob? Go have this conversation with Jen. You say, I don't care if y'all got intimate, basically, but it's when it's done behind my back. Oh, you mean, so if she slept with you and then said, oh, by the way, I slept with Rob, that'd be okay because she admitted it? Is that what you're saying? You'd be all right with her bouncing back and forth? We might as well just have another throuple. It could be Cole and Rob and Jen. Sounds good. It worked out for the other ones.
We got room.
What? So Colt decided to tell Cole to come over here and sit down, and now he did, and Jen's kind of acting like they're not anything, like they didn't just sleep together. So she's definitely, if he's not seeing the red flags from this, then I just got to assume he's just really dumb, because right now it's throwing up left and right. It's kind of crazy. Look, not even a real acknowledgement. Not at all. It's insane.
What they got to find on there. Hope it's all decent.
They're going to look at their social media. Look at Tim. He's so excited for some reason to see his old social media posts. He's like, I want to see what y'all are going to pull up on me. So, I mean, good for him for like taking it in stride. God knows what he's got on his social media.
I think Tim is a poser. I can tell that he's trying to portray something he's not.
He's not even like saying anything to Jen and she's still on him. This is the problem. Cole is obsessed with Jen. Rob is, I wouldn't say obsessed, but sleeping with Jen. Jen is obsessed with Tim. It's really weird, this whole dynamic. I mean, he's not even doing nothing to her and she's still finding a way to needle him. Because what, you took money from him a long time ago and he didn't like sleep with you? I mean, what's the problem here? Like, why are you so obsessed? It's really weird.
I haven't
I
seen
think
him
you
with
have.
No, I haven't, girl.
You were the first one.
What?
I didn't have sex with him or go to his place.
Oh, and it's
I'm the one
on.
getting slandered that I went and slept with him when it was you. Genuinely.
And shots fired. Is anyone shocked?
Didn't she not just
What? What? Okay. Why did Colt go from 0 to pissed in like 10 seconds flat with something he doesn't have anything to do with her, defending Elise, who was the one that was obsessed with Rob and basically was all over him when Rob was initially trying to not kiss her, and then the whole, oh, well, you know, show me your butt, I'll kiss you thing, which was weird anyway, and now Colt's defending her saying how great Elise is. Like, what? Colt, I don't know if your compass doesn't point due north or whatever the problem is, but this is odd.
I don't know who you really. That's what I want to know.
Why? It's not your business.
Why they're
never
making
gave me
these
a
for a pool? What's that about?
I think they're coming up with bull. I think
Like, this looks like Colt put on this anger. It's like, I don't know, trying to remain relevant. I don't know why he's doing this or trying to show out to Elise, because maybe he's trying to hedge his bets and thinking maybe Elise will give him some attention. Something like that.
You won't admit that you're in the pool.
Prove it to me.
I don't want the fact
getting out of control.
Elise
This is weird.
Slandered here. Good person.
What? Why do you keep saying good person? It's like, and then look, the dating experts or the dating coaches have no clue. They're like looking at each other off screen, like, do you know what to do in this situation? She's like, no, I don't even know. I just hook up random people, and you know, sometimes it works out about 10% of the time, and I tell them, see, it works, and when it doesn't, I say, hey, it's just more fish in the sea. Like, what do we do in this? I don't know. They have no idea. They look just dumbfounded. It's crazy. There's no point in them being there and claiming this is some kind of dating show for real, because all this is what exactly it's turning into, which is drama, intimacy, but not in any kind of loving way, and obsession. That's all this is. Clearly, the drama cannot help but just continue to roll on, and now they got Colt trying to remain relevant by getting angry. Rob appears to be the villain for whatever reason, when the real villain is probably Elise and Jen the most, because of them being the obsessive type. Cole is a distant third, but the craziness continues, and you know what? The entertainment's there. But hunt for love it is not. It is definitely the hunt for lust, the hunt for drama, the hunt for a green card for Usman. But hey, I'm here for it. Let's continue on. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share with your friends. I appreciate all the support. Check out videos Monday and Tuesday at 5 a.m. are dropped. 10 a.m. on Thursdays. More to come on Thursday. We're going to be looking at the Love Island intro, and I might have a look at that in addition to what's coming next week to these shows. So it'll be a fun show, because good God, that show. That's all I can say. Tune in. See you next time.